What's up guys, Retro Mike here, and I'm bringing you the next pickup video for this week. I think I did pretty good. I say that just about every week it seems, but not so well at garage sales. I just mostly eBay purchases and a few trades, but hope you guys did well at your pickups if you went out. I had a community-wide in my local city, so I hit that, but didn't do too well. Didn't do too well at least. But I want to go ahead and start off with the trades. So the first trade I got here was from Gamer Emporium. I ended up trading him a Tekken game that I don't really play too much. And those greatest hits, I went black label, so I wasn't too worried about trading a piece of my PlayStation collection. But he ended up trading to me the Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne case and manual. So I'm hoping to find the disc. The disc is pretty pricey for some reason on eBay. Apparently people think the disc is worth more than a complete copy anymore. So continue on with the trades. I traded with a guy on Nintendo Age named Wicked Wonka, and I traded him a box copy of Donkey Kong Country and a box copy of Super Mario World 2 or Yoshi's Island for these games. The first game is the X-Files, and I think he said it was missing the manual. Yeah, it's missing the manual, but it's not too hard to find manual so long as I got the game and everything complete with it. And he also traded to me a NES game called Abadox, and as you can see, it is completely sealed. Even has a price sticker there, although I would probably assume that's a slightly newer price sticker, not like EB Games or whatever. But it's kind of cool to have a sealed NES game in the collection. I don't know if I've said this, but I've pretty much quit getting NES games that are complete in box, as well as other cartridge games. I just want the cartridge now, because I want to focus more on my PlayStation collection. But this one's sealed. I got a small sealed collection, so if I come across them, I'll pick them up and keep them. This next one, the last piece I got, was a Final Fantasy VII, and you guys may have noticed that I've mentioned that I've played this game a lot. It was the main reason I got a PlayStation 1. So why would I need another copy? Well, this is my copy. This is my Final Fantasy VII that I bought from Walmart many years ago when the game pretty much first came out. Bought it along with my PlayStation 1. Of course, this is the one that he gave me. And he said it's missing disc 1 in the manual. It's no big deal, I can find the manual. But disc 1, now, is the main reason I wanted this is because of that. That is my copy. For some reason, my copy is half black label and half greatest hits. It never had a manual, and even the disc, there's disc 1, black label, and the discs for 2 and 3 are the greatest hits versions. So I thought it was weird. I was told perhaps it's something rare, but you know, I did research. It's not as rare as one might think, but it's kind of cool to have it. But now that I got this, I'm going to just simply take my disc 1 out of that, and that way I got a complete black label. I mean, there is a crack, so I will end up just swapping my copies with his, and disc 1 not have a complete copy that's black label, and not some hybrid creature kind of thing. But it's kind of cool to have, but I'll probably end up trading it. It just won't have disc 1. It looks like it's it for the trades I've done. So I guess I can move on to eBay purchases, as well as I have a game store purchase that I ended up doing. To start off with the game store stuff, my local game store has a pretty decent deal with games, pre-played games, buy 2 get 1 free. So I went in and I saw 2 games I wanted for sure, and these games were Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. It's a pretty rare game for the PS2, and this one, Thousand Arms, for the PS1, and this one is also complete, and it also even came with the memory card stickers and the little hologram card, so it is fairly complete. I don't think anything's missing from it. It even has the registration card still in the manual to get the soundtrack, so it's pretty awesome deal. There's the second disc. Hoping to play this game soon, but I got so many games to still play. And my free game that I ended up getting was The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Now, the main reason I got this, I don't really want it. I do collect for Super Nintendo, but I paid pretty much close to retail for these 2 games. So I figured if with my free game, I'll go ahead and try to trade it or sell it to someone, so that way I can reduce the cost of the games. I don't know if that's some dirty trick, whatever you want to call it, but it was a good deal for me. I'm happy to get these games. If it ends up to where I can't trade this or anything because nobody wants it, it's no big deal. I know this is still a pretty rare game for the Super Nintendo. The other versions not so much, but there is some minor back label damage, but the front label is really mint, really great condition. So if anyone's interested in it, let me know. Perhaps we can work out a trade, or if you want to purchase it. And this next one came from eBay, and I was really surprised I won this because it's a pretty pricey game as well, but I won Grandia 2 by a bid, not buy it now, for 13 bucks. Really surprised I won this for 13 bucks. It's complete. It's just like any other multi-disc game. The discs like to pop out, but it is complete. There's the music CD. I'm pretty sure nothing's missing, but since it's Dreamcast, it doesn't really go over what was inside of it like the PS2 games or the PlayStation 1 games do. But cool to have this. I looked at Grandia 2 for the PS2, and the cover is completely different, but I haven't played either of these, so I don't know if it's a different game or anything, but it's cool to have. Probably one of the first Dreamcast games I'll try and complete all the way through. Now, these next games I picked up on eBay fairly recently, but I got a really good deal on these. It's an entire series of a PlayStation 2 game, very rare series, so happy to have it. I didn't pay as much as one would expect for it, so a great deal. I don't think I'll ever find these games out in the wild. Just need to complete a few pieces of them. But the games I got was the entire series of Doc Hack for the PlayStation 2. entire series. Pretty much it cost me about, I would say, $15 a game is what it about cost me from one guy. He gave me a really great deal. The only problem is only 3 of them are missing the manual. Luckily, the first one here, it has all the discs. I'm playing this one right now, so it's a system, but this one's manual isn't too expensive. The only one that has the manual up on eBay right now is Mutations, but this one is complete. So I need Infection, Outbreak, I need that one's manual, and the most expensive one, Quarantine, which I think this is a generic case, so I'm going to try and find a... Actually, I don't know if it's a generic case or what, because it does seem to have some little brackets there to hold this disc, but it doesn't seem to be in there. But for being the most expensive one, I'd rather make sure this one's definitely legit and complete. And then, of course, the entire series for .hack, GU. So I'm hoping to play through all these games within this year. Maybe do a review on each one. It's a really rare series. I mean, the GU series alone goes for about $150. Quarantine complete is $100. So I mean, I got one heck of a deal, and to come and get a deal from a person on eBay is about as rare as these games. So happy to have those. Anyone that has .hack Infection, Outbreak, or Quarantine's manual, please contact me. If you know someone who has it, let them know that I'm looking for some. I'll buy them straight up or trade, because I would love to complete this series with a complete book and everything, because they're rare games, so I want them perfect condition. So that was, I think, it for the eBay purchases or the online purchases. The rest of the stuff was purchased out in the wild, garage sales and whatnot. The first thing I want to start off with is this. Now, I've had this box GameCube for a while, so it's not what I picked up, but I finally completed it because it was missing one thing, and I finally got it. This. So the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, that is the not for resale, because all of them are not for resale, that came with this console. It was the version that didn't have the little disc baggy thing for GameCube games, just this one, or just with this game. So I'm happy to complete it, but I'm trying to think if I want to sell it, trade it, or whatnot. I have another GameCube, and a box GameCube isn't super exciting to me compared to my PS2, or if I eventually get one, a Nintendo system, just mainly because they're so common to find and they're really no different. I think the only one I would care to have boxed is the Pokemon XD one, which obviously I don't have and don't really care to have. So I guess if anyone watching this wants it, let me know. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to get rid of it. I'll keep it if if nobody wants it. But it was nice to complete. I have another box GameCube, which I think I showed in a previous video with the Super Mario Sunshine, just missing that one's game, and of course the controller. So that's another GameCube to try and complete. Now to move on, I have a bunch of DS stuff. I don't know where I sat the DS. Here it is. Alright, so I ended up picking this DS. I had another. It came with another one, but it had a broken hinge. Same color, same thing. This they didn't have it. It had a car charger, but I got a regular wall charger. So if anyone's interested in this DS, let me know. It's DS Lite. It works. Hinge isn't broken on this one. I got one that has a broken hinge that I'll probably end up selling for much cheaper. But they came with some games. So let's see here. Twilight Scene. Let's see, Trace Memory. Legend of Kage 2. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chess. Full Metal Alchemist, the card game. And Pokemon Black. Mario Party DS. Zelda and the Phantom Hourglass. And 2 copies of Mario Kart DS. All these games were cartridge only, so this is a shout out to my GameStop dumpster divers. If you have any of these cases with the manuals for any of these games, get in touch with me. I'm interested, at least for a few of them. I'm definitely looking for Pokemon Blacks, Mario Party DS, and the Zelda game, and the Mario Party, or the Mario Kart. I'll definitely keep those most likely, except for, obviously I had 2 copies of Mario Kart DS, so I wouldn't need those. But if anyone has the cases and manuals, let me know. I'm not looking to pay too much. They're so tiny, I just don't want to lose them. Next games here, I got for $1 each. I picked up Sega Superstar Tennis, which apparently I thought I had, but I don't. And a sealed copy of Army Men, let's see, Soldiers of Misfortune. It is sealed. I'm not sure if it's an official seal because it has a weird sticker on it. I don't know where it came from, but it's not an expensive game, so I'll end up opening it anyways. And to complete my PS2 Crash Bandicoot games collection, Wrath of Cortex, the one game I was missing for my Crash set right here. So happy to have that. Crash was one of my favorite games, especially on the PlayStation 1. These games, I ended up paying $2 for all of them. Pretty much there was 3 of them that I wanted, and like, just you take $2, and they're like, yeah, we'll take $2. First game here is Star Wars Episode 1: Phantom Menace. It is complete, but the disc falls out as always. It's got weird, like someone taped it and everything. Alright, that was $1. Then I got Contra Legacy of War. The only problem is it is missing the manual, so anyone's got the manual, let me know. And to my long box collection, Twisted Metal. I don't have this one long box, but it is also missing the manual, so I gotta find that one's manual. Then I picked up from a lady who had quite a few game things, this PS2, and it came with all the controllers and everything. I just picked these up because I know people been wanting them, so I got quite a few PS2s. So if anyone's looking for a PS2 fat console, let me know. It's got all the cords and controllers. And Now, I know I picked up something else from that lady. It's kind of weird. The controllers and everything for the PlayStation 2. What in the world is this? So apparently, I found this in the bottom of the box. Mega Man wearing a San Francisco 49ers hat, some odd necklace, and it looks like he's in some street area in Mexico. Pretty scenery right there. I don't get it. Now, I did have a Nintendo 64 in there, so I don't know where this came from. I don't know where the Nintendo 64 is at. I mean, here's the stuff. So apparently the Nintendo 64 is gone, and I just got this. So I don't know. You guys tell me where it's at. I can't figure it out. So I guess I want to end the video and try and figure out where it's at. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys are interested in anything, and keep gaming and happy game hunting, guys.